Hi everybody, I've been kind of busy the last couple of days. I thought I'd shoot a real quick update, let you know what I've been doing. I did go back and repaint the riverbed. I got some of the paint that Luke used, which is a German brown black or something. Not the riverbank, but the riverbed, and I did lighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to go with that. And the bridge is just sitting there. So actually what Luke does next is he installs the bridge and the track and everything in his module. I'm not going to do that until the end. One thing, his bridge doesn't have any structure up above it. It's a deck girder bridge, and mine has that structure a little bit taller, so I just don't want it to be in the way. So the last thing I'm going to do is install the bridge. I'm making a list. I'm going through his video and making a list of the steps that he does. So the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to place some trees around, and I'll shoot a video when I start doing that and figure out where the trees are going to go, and then I can try to start adding some ground cover. So I've got some leaves here. These are going to go in the house. By the way, I've got some leaves here that I'm going to grind up in a blender. I've been letting them dry. Unfortunately, it was raining when I got them, so another couple days they'll be pretty dry. I can grind them up in a blender. I invested in a static grass dispenser, so that's going to be what's next, is adding the ground cover and the static grass after I figure out where the trees are going to go. Again, I'll shoot a video about that. Been playing with the airbrush. I have the airbrush that came with that little set I showed you, but I also have a Posh single action airbrush, and I've had for years. Well, I hooked it up to my big compressor so I could run it at 20 or 30 psi, and did pretty well. Basically, I experimented with some weathering on a couple of my G-scale cars. So I'll just put those pictures in there so you see what I've been doing. G-scale is a whole lot easier to weather with the airbrush and N scale is, because it's just so big. You don't have to worry about things. So, but it turned out pretty good. So happy about that. Chance has had a pretty good couple of days. He doesn't have a lot of energy yet, but like I said, we don't want him to have a lot of energy, because when he starts trotting around, that can sort of bust loose the dying or the dead heartworms, and that can get into his lungs and cause all kinds of problems. So we want to try to keep him calm. As a matter of fact, some things say you should just crate the dog for 30 days or 60 days, and I just can't stand to do that. He's pretty calm. He was just out in the backyard with me, and so we're hopeful. He's had a couple better days with less seizures and less coughing and things. I'll tack those pictures on here of the two cars I weathered, and hopefully this weekend, this is Thursday, Saturday I'll be able to grind these up, and I'll shoot a video of how to do the ground cover. So everybody stay safe.